Welcome, Flab to Fabs. Today I got a great one for you. It's intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting gives great results. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't true. I am amazed by intermittent fasting. If you do it the right way, you'll be successful at it. But if you do it the wrong way, you're going to mess around, you're going to be hungry, and that hunger pain is going to hit you. And normally while you're around somebody, and then you're going to be like, read the shirt. Not today, Satan. I would have put a list on the shirt, but I ran out of room. Don't do that. While you're trying to get snatched, you're about to snatch somebody when all you needed was a snack. But if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you the right way to do it, because that's the whole purpose of this channel. Things that I struggled through, I'm trying to give you a shortcut to it. And so I'm going to tell you all about intermittent fasting, because what you don't realize, you're not you when you're hungry.
I'm FLABulous, too fabulous. I'm saving lives while saving mine. Smooches.
Welcome back. And first, let me say this. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank you all for watching, liking, sharing this video. I thank you all so much, because when people call me up and say, hey, I was watching your video, or they put a comment, oh, I really like that video, keep making more. I get excited and I get encouraged to keep doing it. Like, hey, they really are listening. So we're going to jump right into on intermittent fasting today. If you've been paying attention to my videos, you know I started out with 296 pounds. I was 46 years old, and September 2019, I just decided, I'm going to start keto. I was doing keto, getting great results, amazing results, okay? But when it began to slow down, I started seeing that I needed something else. Now, while I was researching keto before I started keto, I kept seeing intermittent fasting. So I looked into it and I did some more research on intermittent fasting, and I began doing intermittent fasting. When I began doing intermittent fasting, I was so amazed at the results I was getting, because when I was doing intermittent fasting, even though keto had slowed down, I was still doing keto, but keto had slowed down a little bit. But when I incorporated intermittent fasting, it's just like, whew, the weight loss was just coming down. And I mean down fast, because I was losing like a pound or two a day, depending on how well I did. So I'm going to give you the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting, because I want you to be successful at it. Now, first, I want to tell you, what is intermittent fasting? I know some of you may be like, well, I go to church. I know what fasting is. I go to church too, and I do fast, and I pray. Hallelujah. I get that all in. But intermittent fasting is slightly different, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to incorporate all your eating into a certain period of time, and you're trying to put it as close together as possible. I know some weight loss people say eat 3 meals and 3 snacks. You're always eating. But what that does is you're always raising your blood sugar level, and your body is always digesting your food, and your body is always burning the food you put in your body, instead of burning the fat that's already stored on your body. Now, you want your body to burn the fat that's already stored on your body. That's how you lose weight. So with intermittent fasting, you're cutting out all those meals. You're cutting out all those times of raising your blood sugar level. You're cutting out all those times of you stopping your body from going into fat burning mode, like fat burning what's already there. And you're allowing it to do what it needs to do to burn the stored fat. Now, intermittent fasting is not specific to keto. You can be on any diet or any weight loss plan, or you can just be eating healthy. and still do intermittent fasting. It's not about the type of diet you're on or the type of eating you're doing. It's all about the time period. There's a couple of different types of intermittent fasting. You have the 2 meal a day, where you're eating your 2 meals, but you're trying to put them as close together as possible. And then you have those that do the 1 meal a day, or OMAD. Now, you can't just jump right into OMAD because you will be oh so mad. But don't worry, your girl got you. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this properly and successfully. Now, let me tell you about some of the benefits of intermittent fasting. You will not believe this, but you are not going to be as hungry as you really think you are. I know you're thinking, baby, I'm not eating and I'm not eating all day. I'm used to that. But let me tell you, the results, when you start getting these results, you are going to lose your mind. You're going to be like, I don't want anything to eat. I got such great results. But let me tell you about the benefits. First of all, the first benefit and the most dramatic one is your fat loss or your weight loss. You're going to see that weight coming down. I'm serious. If you're not doing anything crazy, eating anything crazy, you're going to see the results, and it's going to be happening so fast till it's going to shock you, almost scare you, really. And another one of the results is benefits is you're going to see your focus. I mean, your focus is going to be so keen. That is what shocked me so much. I mean, I was calling my sister like, girl, I am just focusing so well. And that focus is like, you're going to get more done. The focus is just amazing. I'm serious. And the other one is you are just going to totally feel better. Your whole being is going to feel so much better because when you're doing your intermittent fasting, of course, you got the fat loss going on, you got your focus going on, and you just feel good on your inside of your body. All that comes together, and overall, you just feel fabulous. I'm serious. It's really weird how good you feel because you would think that you would be feeling hungry, but you're not, because you're going to do what I tell you to do. And you're not going to be as hungry, okay? But you're going to have that great feeling about you. Let's jump into the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting. Don't ignore what your body is telling you. Your body is going to tell you what it needs and when it needs it. So when you're paying attention to your body, you are going to realize, hey, I don't need as much food as I think I need. I don't need to keep eating on this same schedule that I am so accustomed to eating on. I don't have to have 3 meals and 3 snacks a day. Do pay attention to your body. Don't ignore your body. Next one, don't skip eating. I know when you see these results, you're going to want to skip eating. Like, ooh, I can achieve faster results by not eating at all. No, what's going to happen is you're going to get real hangry, and then you're not going to want to do it. Because when you start doing stuff that is too hard and it is just, you're going to get weak because you're not putting anything in your body. So don't skip eating altogether. Yes, squeeze them together, but don't skip eating altogether. So you do want to eat, but what do you eat? You want to eat something that is nutritionally sound, because if you go and eat fast food for your 2 meals, you are still going to be hungry, especially if you squeeze your 2 meals together you're eating a meal at 2 and you're eating again at 6, and that's the last time you can eat until 2 o'clock the next day. That fast food is going to wear off because it's not nutritionally sound. So eat something that is good for your body. Eat something that is filling for your body. Get your proteins, your fats, healthy fats. Get your proteins, your healthy fats, and minimize your carbs. Because the things about sugars and carbs is it kind of makes you hungry faster. So you do want to eat, but you want to eat the proper things. You do want to build up gradually. What I mean by build up gradually, if you're eating 3 meals and 3 snacks a day, when you first start intermittent fasting, what I would tell you to do is cut the 3 snacks and let your body adjust. Remember, do listen to your body. Listen to your body. Let your body adjust to the 3 meals a day. Then when you feel your body getting adjusted to that, because you're listening, and your body says, okay, I think I can lose one of these meals. What you're going to do is you're going to lose one of the meals, but you're going to adjust the time that you're eating the meals. Let's just say that you're eating 3 meals and you normally eat the meal at 8, 12, and 5. We're going to say 8, 12, and 5. And you don't eat anything else after 5. Now, when you're getting ready to cut out a meal, you can cut out any meal you want to, but I'm just giving you an example. So we're going to say you cut out the 8 o'clock meal. But what you want to do is to keep you from getting irritated and agitated, because we don't want you to get hangry now. Remember that. We don't want you mad. You're going to bring that time from 12, you're going to drop it. You're going to pull it back. You're going to eat at 10. And you're still going to keep the other meal at 5. Then when you get comfortable, you're going to bring that to 11 and 5, 12 and 5, 1 and 5, 2 and 5. And then you're going to eat between that time frame between the 2 and 5, and you're not going to eat anything else, which is going to bring you to a 21-3 ratio. Now, most people, they do it at a 20-4 ratio. And what that means is 20 hours, no eating, 4 hours eating. You have a 4-hour window in which you can eat your food. And you think about it like this. Technically, 8 of those hours of your not eating, you're asleep. And if you sleep longer than that, so you will be pretty good because you're asleep during that time. So all you would have to do is survive the other hours that you're awake. Sounds good enough? Okay. Now, so you do want to build gradually. You don't want to start too fast. Now, here's a caveat. If you start too fast, you're going to be hungry and you're going to think that, oh, this intermittent fasting doesn't work. When it really does, but you started too fast and you didn't give your body time enough to adjust, and therefore you didn't want to do it anymore because you're like, I'm always hungry. I'm tired of being hungry. You don't have to be hungry. Just don't start too fast. Build up gradually. You do not want to get dehydrated. A lot of times when you're going without food, a lot of times you tell yourself, well, I'm just not thirsty. Yes, you are. You need to be thirsty. Drink your water. So you do want to stay hydrated, because if you get dehydrated, if you're listening to your body, you're going to feel yourself getting weak, sluggish. You're not going to feel as good. You're not going to feel as, this is going to sound crazy, but when I'm hydrated, I feel airy. Like I feel like there's more air flowing through my body. You're not going to feel as good if you're dehydrated, because I had got dehydrated one time, but I was sick. The reason I got dehydrated, and I started having pains in my side, and I started having this weird feeling. And so my doctor told me, you're dehydrated. What? But I was drinking plenty of water, but I didn't have any electrolytes because I was sick. And so I was just constantly going to the restroom, and it flushed out all my electrolytes out of my body. Okay, that's TMI. Y'all didn't have to know that. But anyway, don't get dehydrated, but keep yourself hydrated. Carry water with you everywhere you go. Because let me tell you about the great thing about water and drinking it a lot. When you drink water a lot, guess what you're not? You're not as hungry. You are full. You know how people say, drink water before you eat, then you'll eat less food? Okay, because it's going to hit your stomach, it's going to fill you up, but you're drinking water all throughout the day. And you're drinking something all throughout the day. Not a sugary drink. That's not what I'm getting to. I'm not telling you you're going to drink fruit juice because that's going to raise your blood sugar level. You're going to stick to water or tea that is unsweet. No sugar added. I'm going to give you a freebie. Okay, you can drink bone broth and chicken broth while you're doing intermittent fasting. Don't add any crackers because that's eating. I said you can add bone broth and chicken broth or beef broth, whichever one you want to eat, to your daily regimen because you're trying to stay hydrated, but you can add that to it. Now, let me tell you about the value of that. Let me tell you why this is a golden nugget that I am placing in your hand. When you taste the bone broth, chicken broth, whatever, when you taste it, it somehow sends this trigger to your brain that you have eaten something. And then you find yourself can go a little longer than you would if you had not had that taste. It tells your body, hey, this girl just gave me something to eat. And you really didn't because you just drank something that was tasty. So, do your bone broth. You're trying to stay hydrated. Now, if you remember these do's and don'ts that I just gave you, you are going to be successful at it. I mean, like I said, the whole point of this channel is so that way I can tell you how I struggled and I struggled through it. So that way I can give you the shortcut and you won't have to struggle as hard as I did. Then you could just go from start to there. You can reach your FLABulous a whole lot faster and with a whole lot less headache. Because that's the whole point of me being here, is to share my struggle so you don't have to. Isn't that just fabulous of me? Ha ha ha. And that way you won't be getting as irritated with everybody because let me tell you about it. Because I'm telling you from my personal experience, right? When I jumped into keto and intermittent fasting, when I jumped into all that too fast, and I was hangry. Ooh, baby, my husband caught it because I was irritated. I'm sorry, honey. I know you're watching. I'm sorry. I really am. Y'all pray for my husband. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, he know I'm sorry. See, I'm not as irritated anymore. I'm really not. Because I am accustomed to it now. Here's another tip. If you can. Now, this is if you can. And this is once you listen to your body, let your body tell you. What I do is I found this. This is golden nugget number 2. Golden nugget number 2 is if you can exercise before you break your fast. When I found that out and I actually did it because I came in the house, I said, I'm going to exercise before I do it. I don't know what happened, but great things happened. I saw that scale, boom, boom, it jumped. Not up, it jumped down. And I was like, oh, what? This is like awesome. So if you can, like I said, if you're eating at 2 o'clock and your last meal at 6, come on now, you know you can wait. You can exercise right before you eat because you just ate. And at the time I was doing OMAD. So therefore, I would come in from work. I adjusted my time so that I could make it home from work, exercise, and then turn around and eat, and I still didn't eat that late at night. Wasn't that awesome? And I'm telling you, when you get the benefits and you start feeling better and all this stuff start happening to you, your skin clear up, baby, I'm telling you the truth. You're going to thank me. And I want you to thank me by sending me a comment. You're going to be all down in the comment section, be like, girl, You got me right. Oh, girl, I am fabulous. I want to hear that. Put it in the comment box. Like this video, and subscribe. And I thank you for subscribing. You see, I said I thank you for subscribing. That's a hint. So go ahead and subscribe to this video. Click the bell so that you get to know whenever I release a video, which is mostly on Wednesday and Fridays. We got Weight Wisdom Wednesdays, and we have Fabulous Foodie Fridays. So come back and join me again. I really appreciate you all watching, and don't forget to share this. Share it with your friends and your family, those that you want to see do good. And if you don't like them, share it with them too, because then that'll be like you telling them, hey, you're overweight and you need to listen to this girl. I crack my own self up, okay? Okay, and so, like I said, and watch again and again. And I appreciate any watching, any thumbs up. If you can give it 2 thumbs up, do so, but you can't, you know, it's YouTube. The only other thumb is a down, and I don't like the thumbs down. That makes me cry. Hey, thank you. So, like, comment, subscribe, watch again and again. If you want to see something on a specific topic, drop it down in the comment box. Send me an email. All this stuff is in the description box. I keep trying to told y'all. And anyway, I will see you all later, Flab to Fabs. Mwah! Smooches!